Terrorism, something very controversial by many, is explained in Terrorism, a very short introduction by Charles Townsend. What are the origins of terrorism? Well, the notion of terrorism, or more specifically terror, came from the French Revolution. During the French Revolution, the three key motives of terror were intimidation, coerced conversion, and genocide. Intimidation, meaning to discourage dissent and opposition. Coerced conversion, to alter lifestyle. And genocide, to deliberately exterminate an entire class, race, or ethnic group. Intimidation got realized by the Ku Klux Klan within the southern black community who used intimidatory violence by employers against labor organizations, as stated by Charles Townsend. This Ku Klux Klan for over 100 years terrorized the black community and was very devastating. The reign of terror during the French Revolution exemplified coerced conversion, and Germany exemplified the genocide, the extermination of a race. The terror transformed the revolution from a liberating to a destructive force. Those who instigated the terror had to find justification for their violent killing. Their motivation provides a key to the distinctive nature of modern terrorism. Here are some cold hard facts of terrorism. Terrorists use explosives 54% of the time and firearms 35% of the time. This means 89% of all terrorist attacks involve a bomb or armed assault. 11% of attacks involve kidnapping, assassination, or arson. One might say that terrorism is pure evil, and one might say that terrorism is needed for revolution. One of the most justifiable acts leading towards terrorism is revolutionary terrorism. The word revolutionary has been applied during the last century in three social political contexts: within existing nation states, in external colonial situations, and in internal colonial situations where ethnic groups are oppressed by a majority group within a single area. Revolutionary terrorism explores contrasting motives for revolution: social transformation, assertion of ethnic identity, and progressive ideology. Terrorism can be divided into two ages: late 19th century to early 20th century, where the aim was to seize political power from the established regime to bring about profound political and social change, and early 20th century onwards on the sidelines of political action, a terrorism of resistance. As you can see, terrorism takes many forms and can be so dangerous. It has hurt many lives and took many lives and hurt many families. Um, but revolution is needed, and one might say terrorism is needed for that revolution. Terrorism is needed for that change. As you can see over the years, terrorism has was made change in this world. But we need to stop the terror. We need to stop the war. We need to stop the fighting. We need to stop terrorism.